it is imperative that all of us, every once in a while, get a nice cold glass of spiritual water thrown in our very comfortable faces to say that your job and your privilege and your walk with Christ is not over yet. Get back to work. From the grave, because I've seen it in other people's lives. I know it's true. And I'm not ashamed to tell somebody. It'd be nice if somebody else would testify too about that. I'm not ashamed to tell somebody that he did get up from the grave. Somebody say amen. I'm not ashamed to testify that he's coming back for me. I'm not ashamed to tell you that every day I try to find some way to show how much it loves me so I can love somebody else. I'm not ashamed to tell you that God is, God can, God will, God does. I'm not ashamed to tell you that I can't wait to see him face to face. I'm not ashamed anymore because I know it's true. First verse of Matthew chapter 3 means that you correct or change or transform your mind into seeing life around you, and with that, of course, the God that provided that life, in a new way of thinking, a new way of walking, a new way of talking. You see life around you differently, so that what you thought you knew, you didn't know. You are the instruments of God's will. Stop acting like you're trembling, fearful, unprepared, little tiny people sitting on the side of something. You have the power of God living in you. He experiences the Christ in you. It says that because of this faith in who he was, and that you've now been infused with Christ, so that God then views you and interacts with you as though you are his own, of his own essence, then that from that point on, there becomes neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither male nor female, there is neither slave or free. You are all one in Jesus Christ. That is the new evaluator, the new definition of a real Christian and a real Christian community, that there is no more separation, no more earthly temporal separations any longer. You are no longer limited by whether or not you are male or female, whether you're Jew or Greek, part of the in crowd or the out crowd. You're not part of the people who've got lots of money and people who have no money. You're not black or white or red or green or short or fat or tall or skinny. It doesn't matter whether you speak Spanish, Jamaican, Chinese, Russian, whether you speak Hebrew or Greek or English, or it doesn't matter. Because the new language, the new person, the new entity redefines you in the eyes of God. Boy, let me show you this boy. You see this boy right here? This is Emmanuel Jackson Edward Schneider. Yeah, I know you want the mic. Okay, look. This boy, no matter what we do, no matter what things we tell him that he can't do, Chuck, it doesn't matter, because he will want to do what he wants to do. It seems perfectly natural to him that no matter what happens, I want my feet to touch the ground, I want to scream and shout and run, and I want to say amen. He won't. Why? Because his feet are moving, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to move, he wants to get out, and he wants to go where he wants to go. Why? Because he's not conformed yet to the world around him. Jesus says, suffer not the little children to come unto me, because the way the children come to you is exactly the way that I want you to come to me. Yes, you got that? You got that? You got that? You want to do that some more? You like that? Is he smiling yet? Okay. And so whatever it takes to make him happy is what we do. Why? Because he...
With their heads up to the sky still. 'Cause honestly, for the same